Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped them there, but not to be.
I don't know what the fuck. That shit was so slow motion for me. I don't know what the fuck was this thing.
Second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
I was like, yo, is this the network or is it my internet, bro? Like, what the fuck is really...
Looking to throw. Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get 6.
Yeah, I was mad as fuck right there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Operating from the gun. Nix. He appears to be about 2 feet short on third and 3. He's on 4th and 1.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Straight ahead they go with the day. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He's got it at the 15. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 52 yards. And the Broncos use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Looks good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Yeah, you look like you pressed him. Yeah, it looks like you pressed him and you played underneath. It looks like you pressed him and then you played underneath.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 65 yards. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
See what we got.
Operating from the gun, Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40.
Ready, captain. Kill.
On to give, it's Bidet. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Bombers. Kill.
The give is to McLaughlin. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll run again. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to perhaps salt this one away. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they've certainly had trouble locking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I expect them to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Yellow, hero 15. I'm the blue lady. Where's that?
Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And takes to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. That's caught right side.
Yeah, they need to fucking fix that bullshit up here.
But not before he's inside the 30. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw it. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
Let's go. Let's go.
And
Go,
the
baby.
Broncos are going to get the football.
Let's go, baby.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The
That was
risk
crazy.
reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
Yeah, you do that shit pretty good. I can never fucking get it to do
You're
that.
trying your best to
I've
press
gotten it
advantages
before,
when
but
you
not
have
like
them.
that.
And field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they're giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Is it, you want me to, I could restart the internet after this.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Tyler Beatty.
Yeah, my shit got this like little taco to when it's slow.
And the Broncos will add to their fourth quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10.
Easy. Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's second down.
The two best edge rushers right
Now Mahomes. Finding Kelsey. And he's out right at the 25.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Mahomes to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
15. Hey, 57.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a
Oh,
first
damn,
down.
16-5 on me? What's up, buddy? What's up? Yeah, are they matching against top 100 guys, though?
Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Well, it wasn't always clear at the interception.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I guess I could just delete this stream later. Although I just had somebody watching me.
Chief, so what you want me to reset? Alright, so I'll restart it. Okay, hey, my man, if you want to tune back in, I'm about to just restart my internet. Bro, a lot of my L's, bro, been from my internet. Be honest with you, but after tomorrow, we ain't got to worry about that shit. But, yo, I'll be right back, bro, if you want to tune back in. I'm about to literally just unplug my internet, plug back in, start another game up. I'll be right back, Brody.